Mr. Pascal has been the talk of the town, and I'm a proud citizen of said town. I think I'll be like the town crier, you know. Hear ye, hear ye. Whenever that man does literally anything, spreading the word of Pascal. Oh, I keep knocking this plant. Sorry, David. Attenborough. However, there's a running bit that Pedro is everybody's daddy. Say, however, like it's a bad thing. It's not. Pedro encompasses that word and, you know, rolls with the bit. He sometimes instigates that daddy chat all by himself. Big boy. No, don't say that. He runs along with the bit. He's like fine with the bit, I think. And, you know, I think the whole daddy thing started when he got the role of the Mandalorian when he was like parenting Grogu. And that has obviously been emphasized when he took the role of Joel in The Last of Us. So now he's like ultra daddy, if that's a thing. Like, I love that Pedro's finally getting the recognition, even if that comes in the form of TikTok edits and whatnot. You know, he's finally reaching new heights, like Merge Mansion adverts. Why was he in that? What I don't like is when that is all they talk about. Like with all these premieres and interviews, the daddy chat becomes like the main focus of many of them. Like, sure, it's fun to talk about for like a teeny weeny bit before it gets very boring and unoriginal. You're all fucking boring! I love the Banshees of Inisherin, if that's how you say it. But like this dude, he's so entertaining, he's so funny, and seems lovely. He might be a dickhead, but he seems like one of the more genuine guys, and he doesn't need to talk about his looks the whole time, you know. Your interview isn't going to be boring if you just let him talk about something that isn't about his looks or whatnot. Obviously they're saying it to get like viral or whatever, because they're those clips that get brought up is him being like, yeah, I'm a daddy or whatever. Like, let this man speak about something that is not daddy related, please.
How does it feel to be such a heartthrob?
A heartthrob?
I think you are.
I mean, really?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, but
I don't know how it feels.
Okay, because you're just living. You're just living a heartthrob. You don't understand. People on TikTok love you. Do you have a TikTok?
I have, no, I don't.
You don't have a TikTok? You gotta get on TikTok. Everybody loves you.
I got this Oscars interview clip on my TikTok FYP. FYP standing for you, Pedro. Because Pedro Pascal feels like my For You page now. Not that I'm complaining. Again, not complain. Love the man. These interviews are usually very short, so you don't want to make it count, right? Or you could just ask him about his appearance and be like, do you know you're so hot and sexy? Did you know that? Did you know that? And everybody else thinks you are as well. Everybody else thinks you are as well. And what are you wearing, by the way? Because do people actually care about that when they're like, so who you? I mean, obviously they need to like shout out or whatever what they're wearing, but I don't know. It just seems. Who are you wearing today? I'm wearing Trek.
But there is something that the fans like to call you, and I was new to this the other day. It's Daddy.
Daddy.
You are Daddy Pascal.
Daddy Pascal. Papi Pascal.
What do you make of the word of the whole vibe of the daddy thing?
Are you new to it? It's been going on for years.
That's what I mean. Like, I'm a little bit new to it, but it was through the TikTok thing.
One interview again. The daddy chat is back and saying, "Oh, I've never heard the term." Yes, you have, you fucking liar. You're a bullshitter. You are Roman Kemp. Like the literal clip on YouTube was like, the title was daddy related. I mean, obviously he didn't title that himself, but you were asked to bring that up. Or you brought it up yourself. Don't act like that wasn't a thing. Well, I've never heard it before. Yes, you have. It's everywhere. You can see in this one he's wearing like some kind of chainmail to protect himself from the daddy chat. Not working. Sorry, Pedro. Graham Norton. I love the Graham Norton show. It's great. Obviously, they spoke about other things, but they did speak about the daddy thing, because it wouldn't be an interview with Pedro Pascal if he didn't talk about his appearance. Like, he even brought up a whole Twitter thing. Like, no wonder he deleted Twitter. On another note, I want him to get Twitter back. He was very funny on that. But like, hey, Pedro, did you know these people love you? No, he didn't. Yes, he did. He calls himself Daddy.
Yeah, you
I think. Of course he knows. This Hot Ones interview, this is one of my favourite interviews of Pedro, you know? Obviously, because Sean Evans is a wonderful interviewer. Like, he gets this celebrity knowledge and pulls it out of his arse to formulate these questions and like the deep cuts of any celebrity's life. And the whole concept of Hot Ones is very fun, you know, watching people so you struggle more and more as more questions come out. It's great. I love Hot Ones. And the daddy chat wasn't mentioned once. It was like subtly mentioned in like that mini animation bit. But like no questions directed to Pedro was anything about his appearance. And it was wonderful. It was great. And it was very funny. Pedro's a funny man. You know? Oh, he also asked this really great question where he was like, hey, Pedro, are you subscribed to the Amaya YouTube channel? And Pedro went, yes, of course I am. I'm a big fan and I think everybody else should subscribe. That was one of my favourite questions. Also, there was the Ali Plumb interview for like BBC. Daddy was mentioned like very briefly, but it was in reference to his character as Mando, not in him being like, oh, haha, so sexy. You know. Also, when I said I want Pedro to talk about anything else, I meant burps and farts.
I like my own
Funny.
burps.
That's funny. Do people with daddy and mummy kinks, do they buy like their partners gifts on Mother's and Father's Day? That's a genuine question. I want to know. Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Can you answer that, please? Thank you. I just think Pedro Pascal, that is a wonderful guy and should be able to speak more about himself and his work and his, you know, talent, I don't know, rather than his looks, because no one gives a shit anymore about the daddy thing. I think it's fine, the edits are fine. Just interview-wise, if I was an interviewer in another universe, I would not bring up the daddy chat.